Come on. Stay here. So we've got a couple of dogs coming up here. Come on, Rex. You alright there? Yeah. It's alright.
They're brothers.
Oh, are they?
Harley's the noisy one.
Oh, bless. Yeah, this is Rex. This is another one.
He's lovely.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. Yeah.
Harley's just.
It's alright, Chase.
They're both castrated, so
Oh,
I think it's just him giving a bit of bravado.
yeah.
They are the boys. Oh, boy.
It's alright. These my lot don't mind. They're
Oh.
used to it.
Thanks, Harley. God, he's lovely.
Yeah, he's gorgeous, isn't he? He's really calm as well.
What's the problem with him? How come you've
Just-
taken him out?
Just doesn't get out enough. He's owned by a lady. She's single mother.
Yeah.
She lives in a flat.
Yeah.
So she doesn't really get him out too much.
Yeah.
And when she does, it's just like half an hour here, half an hour there. So
Not quite enough for him.
yeah, and I just keep saying that. Like she says that she takes him to this little park, and he sort of creates a bit of a fuss in there.
Yeah, probably
Too small.
Too small, not
Yeah.
enough exercise.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just it's too small. He's not getting enough exercise because when he's out here, no problems whatsoever.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
like the other dog.
He's been fine. If anything, Harley's been giving the
Yeah,
bravado.
like we just had a couple of dogs in the park.
Yeah.
They run up to him. They were barking and having a go at him, and he just stood there like, "What's going on?" He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind.
He's soft, he's lovely.
Yeah, he's well cute.
He's good as gold.
Yeah, he's really, really good. Like I haven't had one problem with him. I've been walking him for about, well, this is the 4th day.
Right.
Still haven't had a problem with him. I haven't seen him barking at any other dogs. Only when he's on the lead. When he's on the lead and you walk
Can
past the
happen.
dog, he's sort of barks, but nothing too major.
Yeah.
But
Well, off lead they feel they can get away or they can,
yeah,
you know, do what they need to do.
yeah,
Whereas when they're on the lead, they're restricted, aren't they?
that's right. Yeah,
So they get more vocal. But these two are good as gold.
yeah. All dogs are really. It's people. They get so nervous that they set the dogs off,
Yeah.
and most people don't realise it.
But these two won't hardly stray away from me. And even if I walk down the path, they stay right by me.
Yeah,
If they do get ahead and I call them back, they come straight back.
Yeah.
No problems. It doesn't matter if they see other dogs.
wow.
They're just really, really good. I wish all of them could be as good as that, but you know.
Just takes time and practice though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like that dog I was walking yesterday.
Yeah.
He's getting
That's Zeus.
yeah, Zeus, yeah. He used to run off,
Yeah.
but he's now starting to understand to stay with the pack.
Yeah, yeah.
He's starting to get there, and I think those backpacks that I had on him is
Just
the key.
tired him a bit more.
Yeah, just tired him out enough to keep him with us.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
All right, Harley. Good boy.
like I do like finding little things like that with dogs.
Yeah.
Just work out little problems for them.
Yeah. Well, you're obviously doing something right because they're doing really well.
Yeah.
They're walking lovely.
Yeah, like I've done this for years. Like I've sort of trained and walked dogs for like 30, 40 years now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've never really had a problem. Like I've got certificates in it and stuff as well. So like something I've always been into.
Yeah.
And I have always had a good connection with dogs.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
You've got to have that.
And
You've gotta
it's understanding their mentality.
Yeah.
Like as long as you can understand what they're going through, then you're halfway to solving their problems.
Because they often actually tell you
Yeah.
what the issue is. But obviously sometimes people just don't actually recognise.
That's right, yeah.
What's
A
going
lot
on.
of owners do not recognise it at all.
Yeah.
I always find that.
You know, and actually some of the time just actually catching the first sign,
Yeah.
you can then actually get them to come away from it and not worry.
Yeah, that's it. Like most dogs haven't got nothing to worry about anyway.
Yeah.
They just get a little bit nervous and anxious and stuff.
Yeah, but like you
It's
say,
alright.
some of it actually is coming from the owners.
Yeah, it is. A lot of it is.
Yeah.
It's. I always say that if your dog's got anxiety, it's because the owner's got it.
They create it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they do the wrong things, so they actually reward the bad behaviour that they don't want because they think
Yeah.
they're sort of like giving them sort of support.
Yeah,
I'm
you
all-
see that
it's
all the
alright, it's
time.
alright, boy, it's
Yeah, I
fine, it's
see
fine.
that all the time where the
Stroke
dog's
them.
being naughty and they going, it's alright, it's alright.
Yeah.
You think, what are you doing, mate?
Don't reward
Yeah.
behaviour you don't want.
It's
But-
crazy.
Yeah, you don't stalk a dog if they're given the wrong thing. You just actually touch them so they know you're there.
Yeah.
If they're getting anxious. Don't
But it's
go,
so easy to
"Oh,
fall into that habit. Some people just do it out of habit and you think, yeah, it's not that you don't know, it's that you haven't realised what you're doing wrong.
It is that they're actually saying to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're good as gold, all of them really. Yeah. Just wish all of mine were as good as these two.
Yeah.
And yours are very good. Yeah. You're gorgeous. He's quite young though, isn't he?
No, he's 5.5. Yeah, he's 5.5,
He
nearly 6.
He looks young.
Yeah, he does.
He
He's
young.
really playful as well. He is really playful.
Yeah.
That's like her. She's 6 now, or coming up to 6,
Yeah.
and everyone thinks she's still a pup.
Yeah.
But I love it when dogs act like that.
Yeah.
Just
Well, if they're in company of younger dogs, then they tend to bring out the youth in them
Yeah.
anyway, doesn't it?
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, he helps definitely.
And your little old
Oh,
fella
big
there.
fella,
He's
yeah.
just like, oh, okay, I'm
Get
good,
it?
Dad. I'm good as gold.
Yeah,
He's
bless
lovely.
him.
Yeah. See, they just get a bad rep for no reason.
They do, yeah. It's such a shame. It is such a shame because they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Staffs, they're so lovely. Like, I've never had a problem with any staff that I've had, and I've had loads over the years,
Yeah.
loads and loads of them.
Yeah.
I find it's the little dogs, you know, like the toy dogs and stuff. They're the troublemakers. The Jack Russells. Oh, mate.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a little bit of the little dog syndrome that
Yeah,
comes on there.
it
But
is.
then again, people, they panic, pick them up, and
Yeah,
it doesn't help.
that freaks me out when I see people picking their dogs up. So what are you doing?
Yeah. You know, of course, like, you know, you've got to make sure they know that you've got their back.
Yeah,
But you don't need to pick them up
Nah.
and actually put them on a
they'll
pedestal. so
never
they're
ever
more
learn,
for the other dogs to concentrate on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's special. What are you picking it up for?
innit? When you pick them up, they just do not understand what's going on. They
Well,
get all
They
confused.
just, I think that they think, oh, that there must be a weakness there.
Yeah,
So I think they actually then concentrate on it more.
yeah, and it leads to further problems as well. That's sort of giving the dog a problem, I think, when you start picking them up
Because
and
then
that.
the dogs jump up, the owners go, no, get down, and start panicking and
Yeah.
flailing about. So they give them all the wrong signals of, oh, this isn't good, this shouldn't be happening. So it just compounds something that perhaps wouldn't have happened if they just left them in the first place on the ground.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that's the same with the growling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What I always say to people is if your dog's growling at other dogs and stuff, if you just introduce them to more dogs,
Yeah.
let them just interact, that growling and that anxiety just goes away after a little while.
Yeah.
Like they've all calmed down now.
He'll always do it initially, but it's basically, I think, because it's him being out of the two brothers, he's always been the more confident one of the two brothers. So I think he steps in
yeah.
and goes rah, just to sort of say, you
It's
know, I'm the
alright,
boss.
it's alright.
But he doesn't
Good
actually
boy.
follow it up with anything because
Yeah.
there's nothing there. He's not
Bless
wanting
him.
to fight, and no one else is. So
Yeah.
it's just one of those things to just say, you know, it's not needed. You know, I'm in charge, you're in charge.
Yeah.
That'll do. No need for it. But they're so lovely. I love seeing actually dogs all getting on and off lead and having fun.
Yeah, I do. I don't like it when I see people walking their dog round the park on the lead. I'm just like, why have the dog if you're going to do that to it?
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I had about 3 people in the park. I was trying to interact Zeus,
Yeah.
and I had 3 people that I tried to sort of go up to and just chat to,
Yeah.
swearing at me, told me to F off. They would one of the guys was dragging his dog. His dog was trying to lie down on its back, and the guy was dragging it across the grass by its neck.
No.
And I was just like, it's all right, mate, calm down and that. But he just goes, God, get away from me. And I was just like, oh, right.
Yeah, you can't teach people. You know, they're the worst thing actually for some dogs. But Yeah, I mean, like the only reason I had little Sweep on his lead yesterday is because he'll run off from that pot.
Yeah, some dogs you got to be careful
He'll
of.
run off.
Yeah, I
As
do
long as he's
understand
got
that.
his
Yeah,
lead and he can plod along and do his own thing.
yeah,
If he's nervous, he usually will come to me,
yeah.
and he'll usually just get the reassurance of actually being around.
Yeah, he's getting all playful now.
They'll do it.
It's all right. I know. I know. Right, we're gonna go get him some walks a bit. Get him restless. They always do it to me. As soon as they get bored, they start having a go.
It's their natural way of saying, right, that's enough.
Yeah, innit? Let's go now.
Right,
All right.
I'm just going to clear up.
See you again, yeah? See you later, lads.
Bye.
Have a good day, yeah? Come, Rex. Good boys. Good boy. Well done. Come, Rex. Good guys. Well done. Good boy. Good boys. Eh? You good lads.